All right, man. Trying to take this dang air filter housing out is a pain. So a lot of times, if parts have never been taken apart, the first time you take it apart is going to be a little bit hard to do because it's never been taken apart. So you got to kind of loosen up the bolts, all this and that. So, like I said, remember I was telling y'all previously that when you take stuff apart, you want to have, I mean, it's up to you, but this is how I work on things to keep track of what I'm taking apart. I got my magnet thing to keep track of my bolts. So this came off my cover, this came off the air filter housing, and my cover is right here. So keep track of your stuff, so when it's time to assemble, you can put that junk back together. So, like the intake is in here. So, you know, I had to move the air housing out the way. This is the air filter housing right here. You know, that's your CVT. Like this, hold up. Like this right here, this is your transmission right here, that CVT joint. It ain't so bad. It ain't like traditional transmissions though. I think, I could be wrong because I don't know much. Like transmission is not my specialty. But with traditional transmissions, torque converters were what gave it the power and stuff. Torque converters gears, whereas the CVT, I think the CVT is ran by a chain inside the transmission. So the chain, I believe, turned the gears and everything. So that's the new transmission CVT versus the old traditional one. Old traditionals had torque converters. CVTs are ran by chains. So, but you see this right here? This is the housing, and I'm trying to get the shit to come off, but like I said, it never been off, so it's not trying to come off as easy. So let me see if I can hold y'all and rip this off at the same time. But it's looking like it might be a traditional throttle. So if it's a traditional throttle, I'm about to clean that sucker. So let me see. Already loosened the clamps. All right, cool. Oh man, sometimes these clamps be a bitch. Y'all hear me? These clamps be a mother-sucking bitch. Out of all the stuff to do in this fuel system cleaning, the hardest part is the fucking clamps. And you know what? I'm glad I got all this stuff taken apart because before I put it back together, I'm loosening the clamps on that hole so I'm not sitting here bent over struggling on this damn car. So, obviously, you have to bend over on cars to do the work. Like, let's just say I had to, like, and I'm gonna do it though, but I had to bend over to get this loose. So obviously you're going to be leaning on a car. So if you lean it on a car, you don't want to scratch somebody's body paint or dent it. So the best practice is to have a cover. Yeah, let me, I don't want to dirty up. This is the air filter right here. It's not even that bad either, so this can go. I just replaced this not even that long ago. So if you got work and you have to be leaning on somebody's car, the best thing is to have, like this is kind of messed up, but put a cover over the fender so you don't scratch it or dent it. So put a cover so that way when I'm leaning, I'll have less of a chance to scrape or mess up my junk. So like I was telling y'all with clamps, let me see. So like these are clamps. Like clamps come in different sizes, different looks, different everything. I like these clamps. These clamps are easy. I can get down with these clamps because either you can put a socket on here or you can put a flathead screwdriver and loosen it. So I can dig that. But like I said, let me see if I can push y'all forward. Hold up. But these clamps right here, man, hold up. Oh no, don't tell me my flashlight died. Crap. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get my other flashlight. That's what I got to get next. I need to get a garage light so that way I can see what I'm doing. But hopefully, oh yeah, I got a light. So let me show y'all. All right. So these clamps right here, hold up. These clamps right, you see these clamps right here? These are so hard to get off. Like you need, like I'm gonna try to see, I got the tools I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna try to use these type of wrenches to get them. But even at that, the wrenches be slipping off. You don't get a good grip, and you just be like, man, god dang it, I'm sick and tired of dealing with these clamps. But let's look at the throttle to see if it's fly-by throttle or if it's a regular throttle. So let me see. And this is your throttle right here. That's your throttle. you know what, I'm not messing with that. Because usually a traditional throttle would have, it would have like a wing right here that when you push up and down on the wing, this flap will open and close. Like when you push on your fuel pedal, this flap opens and closes, and that's how air come in to fuel into your intake to give it to, like I said, each cylinder. And this is computerized, so, and it's not even dirty anyway. So yeah, you can't do service to that. So come to find out, if it's computerized or got the wire inside of here, you're not supposed to do service to it. So like I said, pretty much now I'm just going to like I said, I poured the stuff in the tank. Now I'm just going to feed the seafoam through the intake and let that be it. So I'm sorry to have to keep checking back in like this, but I don't really, I mean, y'all can watch me if y'all want, watch me put everything back together, but I'd rather kind of shorten the videos in a sense to where the videos are not going long. And then I want to kind of talk to y'all too. So I'll check back in again. Once I get this put together, this is going to be the last check-in I do, but when I check in, y'all going to see this hooked up to it. And I'm going to be doing the fuel system cleaning. Yeah, so you can do throttle. So really it's 3 components when doing a fuel system cleaning. You pour the product in the fuel tank. You make sure that it's a regular throttle. If it is, you can clean the throttle. And then you feed the product through the vacuum hose from the brake booster line into the intake. But that's a process in itself. That's why I want to show y'all that. So, all right, let me get everything back squared away, and I'll be checking in one last time, and that's it. And I won't be getting on y'all nerves. I know I'll be feeding y'all too much stuff on here. I'm like, God damn, you can tell she ain't got no job. Every time you turn around, she posting shit in her community section and posting videos. All man, I'm tired. I'm about to unsubscribe to her. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to check back in once I get everything hooked up, and I shall return. So, all right.